Let me tell you a story about a sad day, and a tale about a life can go the other way. Let me take you back to November 06. I was living life, getting down the mix. Exploded from the sticks, overlooking Merritt. Got a call from my mom, said stepdad's not doing so good. We could use some help around the house for the weekend if you would. So I headed over and I hitched a ride. Took a couple hours, but when I arrived, the old man still wasn't taking it easy. So I said, sit down or you'll get feeling queasy. He said I could sit down at my own expense, but we gotta finish building your mom this fence. Finished it later and had a few beers, then he took off over to the neighbors. My mom sat and we had a chat about life. I told her Floyd was the biggest inspiration in my life. Then I told her never tell him what I said, cause my pride was too large and I'd get upset. Called up some friends and went out to party. Woke up the next day hungover from Bacardi. My homies dad been trying to reach me all night long, but there's no cell service, oh that's right. Said my mom been calling him all night long. I better phone her now cause Floyd is gone. He had cardiac arrest in the bed that they rest. The volunteer firefighters wanted to show off the training. Came in there explaining they're better than the ambulance. Invading their room with Tanksman McGurney, trying to stop Floyd from taking his journey. We lost the leader of our family, but you'll always be the roots in my family tree. It hurt so much just to see him leave, but what hurt me more was to watch her grieve. Never understood the values you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching that front door, waiting for you to walk through. Never understood the values you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching that front door, waiting for you to walk through. Never understood the values you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching that front door, waiting for you to walk through. Another door to walk through if you dare to enter. Talk about my papa at your Derby Center. The last time I went to visit him, he could barely speak, but I could see that he was waiting for me to come all week. See, something you need to understand is my grandpa's closest thing I had to a dad. So I had to adapt, to accept the fact he was dying and it made us all feel like crap. We walked around the garden as I pushed him in his chair. We went back to his room and I combed his hair. We sat and watched TV for a little while, and that was the last time I ever seen him smile. I gave him a hug and I said I gotta go, and he grabbed my hand close and he said, home. He kept saying it and I looked at him with tears in my eyes, cause I soon realized he had no home. This was his home. He must have felt so alone. For someone who couldn't walk, his grip was strong. I hope one day, if I'm old and alone, you'll be waiting to tell me more stories, Papa. And I'm sorry for the way we acted at your passing. Told my uncle he'd go home with 2 black eyes, just trying to defend my family ties. It's hard to realize this is what we have, this is all that we have. Never understood the values you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching that front door, waiting for you to walk through. Never understood the values you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching that front door, waiting for you to walk through. Never understood the values you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching that front door, waiting for you to walk through. Next father figure in my life that wasn't dad was my Uncle Larry, and he was a very proud Irish man that always had a plan. He always tried to help me to understand values, morals, and decency, and he taught me how to swear. He taught the value of hard work and being honest. Secretly in his eyes I was the fondest. All he wanted to see was for me to succeed, but I was too caught up in girls and weed. He was a hot-headed type, just like me, so naturally that led to a lot of catastrophe. Between him and me, we did not see the LOVE that we SHARE. It was the only few months after we lost my papa, Uncle Larry's in the hospital, coughing up a lot of infections in his lungs, now on life support. He wouldn't have wanted this, now pull the cord. I was there for my aunt when I got the word. To lose so much life in a short time was absurd, but I guess God got this master plan. All this loss has made me a broken man, and it did nothing but hurt my aunt. We miss you, Uncle Larry, and we'll never forget you. Love always, your favorite nephew. Never understood. Never understood the lessons you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching the front door, waiting for you to walk through. Walk through. Never understood the lessons you taught me. Now that you're gone, it's like you just got me. Watching the front door, waiting for you to walk through. Never understood, but one day